Hello guys and welcome back to my YouTube video. Today we'll be talking about segmentation and goals in YouTube analytics. A segmentation is just a subset of your analytics data. For example, of your entire sets of users. One segment might be users from a particular country or city. Another segment might be users who purchase like a particular line of product or who visit. It helps you create personas for like the people who visit your website. So after you get the data, you can be like, what would user one do, or what would user two do? And there are three segment types here. Say subsets of users, subsets of sessions, subsets of hits. And users are like the people who interact with your property, like the website, the app, the video. And the sessions like interactions in a single user grouped into sessions, and the hits are interactions during a session. So like a single user can have multiple sessions. Each session can have multiple hits. So they could be reaching destinations and stuff. They could be doing a lot. Using segments. Uh, if you click out of the analytics while you're using it, it's not gonna work anymore. Just because I mean, you can save it as a preset, but it's not gonna work anymore. And the definition for that, it's like so like if you want to find like returning users, that's like a user type. Like so you can see like I want to see users that do this, like returning user or new user or someone who just bought this thing, and like the country, territory, you can set demographic. You can really pinpoint where they're accessing your app, or that's why like in Apple you always see that like can we access your location, or if you go to Google like most of the time it's like there's like something that pops up here on the top that asks you like can we allow us to use your location, so they can it helps them build more data so they know like what to do next, like you know. The limit on segments is like 100 per user, and 100 can be applied in any view. 100 per pretty much the sessions view. So a user can have 100, and the view can have 100 segments per user. The date ranges, so you can, the maximum is 90 days, so 3 months is a really long time to collect data. But if you just want to know like the last 2 months, like what have they done, like you know. And goals just used to measure how well your app fulfills your target objectives. And sometimes it's just like it could be a complete it definitely has to be a completed activity, or it's usually called a conversion. It contributes to the success of your business. It can be like, so if you sell stuff on your website, the goal is like to sell this much stuff, and people are playing games on your computer. It's oh, they got to this level. Like if you just released a game last week and you think the game's fairly easy to keep people engaged, you make the first few levels easy until like people get to a certain level, and that's a good way. And sometimes like this goals can be like monetized. Like they are the end goal is like, oh, I make money from doing this, or you know, it has to be helping your company in some type of way. It has to be pushing your brand forward or helping you make more money. And how goals work is they're configured at a view level. So if your goal is to have, we need 100 people to view our site, or like even if you were doing like a Facebook ad, if you needed people to do, oh, I just want to put this on like 10,000 users, Facebook would charge you like $150 to 100 to be doing that, and it's just gonna slap your video or your ad, whatever, right in front of people's timeline. This for me as a user, seeing ads, I feel like they're most effective when I'm on the phone because I might click on them. But when I'm on the computer, the ads are just everywhere, and it's like, oh, I want to avoid this. And recently with the YouTube, I mean the Cambridge Analytica stuff, it's making it not that like the Facebook notifies you who's watching. I mean the ads that you're getting, and they're different goals. So there's like a destination. So like if you want someone to sign up for something that's like a destination, it's like a specific location load or duration, you wanna you want people to spend what um a good amount on your website or one part of your website, and then it's like you want a user to, so you can create another one's like pages or screens per session. So like if they come to your website, like a new user, for example, they come there, they click home, they click about, maybe the contact form, maybe they fill it out. That'll be like something like a segment. Like you want, now that would be a big, or like you want someone to fill out the contact form so they can subscribe to your newsletter, and then the event, it's like some plays a video, social media recognition, they click on the ad. So our goals are to help small businesses or like people who don't have a lot to offer on the internet. So they help them do that, and like the funnel, the path is called a funnel, where it's like a destination. You can specify the path each traffic to take. So like I say, like you want, as soon as they go to the homepage, make sure they like it, and then be like, oh, are you liking the information we're offering on this website? Click and go register for this. And analytics can record where users enter and exit towards your path. The data that appears in the goal is like the goal flow and the funnel reports. Like if you go to ana- the analytics page, the goal value is pretty much up to you. Most of the time, is like when you set a goal, like you have the option of assigning like a monetary amount of the conversion. Each time the goal is completed by a user, this amount is recorded and then added together to sending a report as a goal value. You know, for example, if your sales team is close to 10, can close 10% of the people who sign up for a newsletter, which is an earlier goal, your average transaction is 500. You might assign 50, 10% of 100 to your newsletter as a sign up goal so that users can complete when they reach the newsletter sign up. In contrast, if you had 1% of sign-ups in a results set, you might only add $5. So that's good. And like each goal, every goal you set, you can give it like a numeric ID from 1 to 20, which is really good. The limits on goals is like there are only 20 per reporting view. To track more than 20 goals, you gotta create an additional view on property. Best practices for goals is just to use like intuitive names for your goals. This will help you understand the conversion. So yeah, that's my video about segmentation and goals. And I think this is really important because it helps you build an audience and create personas. So you know the users from this demographic, they like this. The users who come during this time to the website, they want to see this because this is what they mostly click on. So you make it easily accessible to them. Like just kind of like how Facebook got easier for everybody. They started seeing people this age, they want to see these types of videos. But see, that's where it went bad with Cambridge Analytica. People signed up for this. They took the surveys, so they didn't know what was happening. Half the time, they were just worried about, oh, like like I don't care, but like they started labeling you like, oh, he's a socialist, so we're gonna put like socialist ads. Like me, I realized this recently. Like on my Instagram, I put a Kenyan flag, and I've been seeing more Kenyan ads. Like they're like, "Oh, fly to Kenya for this much," and I'm like, I mean, I know I'm Kenyan, but like they, it's kind of creepy, but it's not. It's because they did their job. They analyze you, and they know this is what you want to see. So that's my video. Thanks for tuning in. Bro, why are you laughing?